Welcome to your Wednesday workout, guys. This one is going to be really fun because it's a combination of stretchy moves and strength moves. So what we're going to be doing is some really heavy lower body lifts. Generally, once you do those in a kind of 5 reps by 5 rounds pattern, you're going to want to take a big break, about 2 minutes between that, right? So instead of our 2-minute break, we're going to be doing some stretchy flows in between. So let's go ahead and dive into it, and I'll explain it as we go. So first up, we're going to get into our 90-90 position with your knees. Move one, place those hands over here. Inhale, up and back, right there. And that's it. You're just going to hold it in this end range position for 2 or 3 breaths, and then come straight back up. Move number 2, for your warm up, you're gonna stay in this position with your right leg forward. Keep your knee on the ground, lift that back knee, that back leg, just lift that back foot and lift that back foot. Move 3 in the same position. You're gonna go ahead and place your hand for those rotations. Place those hands behind you, get a nice rotation, pause for a second, and come back up. And then all you're gonna do is those same 3 movements on the left side. This is just a feel it out type of thing. From there, you're gonna stand it on up and move on with your warm up. The first move is going to be a plank walkout. Bring those arms all the way overhead. Swan dive, your hands down. Try to keep your back leg straight. Come out to your plank. Boom, and then walk it in. Move number 3 for that warm up is going to be side lunges. So you're taking it back and forth in those side lunges. Move number 4 here is going to be some wrist circles. So you're gonna get on all 4s for our final time here, and go ahead and make a really nice big circle so that you're drawing around your wrists as well as getting your hips involved. You're gonna go 3 or 4 circles to the left and then switch directions. And your final warm-up move will be cat-cow. So nice big inhale, push that spine up, articulate every single rib, and then go ahead and bring your heart to the sky for your cat-cow. All right, now let's move it on into your 2 strength circuits. Take a breather. We have 5 reps by 5 rounds with a double racked squat. So this double racked squat should be challenging. What you can do with the weight is gradually increase the weight with every single round so that your first acts as a light warm-up, and then your second and third are like your mid levels, like you're getting up there, but you're not at your max double racked squat weight yet. And then your 4th and your 5th rounds should be those heavy, really challenging. By the 5th rep, you're like, yeah, I don't want to do another one. All right, and then, so you're going to do your first set of 5, and then you're going to pause and do some stretches. So let's just look at what that's going to look like, all right? For your double rack squats, you can go ahead and either swing your weights up into the clean position if it's sort of light, or you can take them from behind and snap those hips up to get them in. You're gonna inhale down, exhale up. Make sure that you're guarding your lower back during this whole movement. So let's say I finish 5. What am I doing then? Well, you're gonna go into a prying goblet squat for 30 seconds. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I do to do this. I get to my phone and I go to my timer and I just start it. I'm gonna do the prying goblet squat with weight, sink down, press out with my elbows onto my thighs, and stay nice and tall as if I have a crown. And that's it. I can rock back and forth here too. The second that clock hits 30 seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and drop that weight and hit a nice side plank. You're holding a side plank, elbow over the shoulder, lift those hips so we're not letting them sag down, and stay stacked. Options for levels. Level 1, knee on the ground, bottom knee on the ground. Level 2, staggered stance feet. Level 3, full side plank for 30 seconds. And then you're gonna switch and do the side plank on the other side. Then we stand back up and we go for round 2 of your 5 heavy squats. Prying goblet squat, side plank, side plank. Round 3, 5 heavy squats. Prying goblet squat, side plank, side plank. You see it? Okay, you have the same exact cycle for your next set of strengthy movements and then flexy movements, okay? So this is a Bulgarian split squat. Your levels are gonna be absolutely no weights for that split squat, where you're just gonna get the back of your leg onto your bench or your chair, hop yourself into a comfortable position, inhale down, and exhale up, all right? Now, your next level would be goblet style, and your very last level would be two weights right here. I would like you to do the same thing as in the squats. Try to challenge yourself to start with some lighter weights and then go a little heavier by the end round. Go for a nice full range of motion to really get in there. 5 right and 5 left, okay? And then we get into our recovery moves. So let's say you finish 5 right and 5 left. With that split lunge, you're gonna go into a deep squat, a deep side lunge for 40 seconds. So you can do this a couple ways. You can do it with no hands and challenge yourself to really slide back and forth nice and low and feel what that feels like. Or you can do it with your hands on the ground and sort of play around a little bit more with yourself here, all right? Now, the next move is going to be a hip flexor release. So without a bench, you're just pushing into this glute, into this hip, and reaching overhead for 30 seconds, holding it there, and then switching to the opposite side. Or if you do have a bench, you're gonna come to that bench, and just like in your split squat, you're gonna go ahead and get your leg up there, and you'll be able to feel this in a whole new way. Wow. 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other. I do recommend having like a towel or a soft mat to go under your knee because it's gonna hurt if it's on a hard surface. All right, so we've got our 5x5 strength sets out of the way, and now we're gonna move on to your ending circuit, okay? So this is completely optional. D1 to D4 is completely optional, but it's some fun stuff if you wanna do it for 2 to 3 rounds. So here's what you're doing. You have 8 90-degree marches. That means elbows do not drop below 90. No. So get a nice light weight, get them up at 90, and then big exhale, squeeze your glute. Big exhale, squeeze your glute. That's it. Slow marches, right and left equals 1 for 8. Then you're gonna have single leg deadlifts, 4 right and 4 left. So soft bend in your knee, straighten that back leg, and make a fist with your opposite hand. You wanna try to keep your hips square towards the ground and the bell close to your body, and exhale back up. So the bell at no time is out here floating in la la land because that'll cause you to round your spine and round your back. 4 single leg deadlifts, right, 4 left, and we're good. Next up, standing halos. So the 4 right, 4 left theme stays. You're gonna go ahead, bring that all around the nape of your neck and back in center for 4 in one direction and 4 in the other. And last up for our 4 right, 4 left series of this finisher optional circuit is going to be hammy step outs. So when I say 4 right and 4 left here, what do I mean? I mean squeeze your booty, squeeze your glutes, and then your right leg or one leg is gonna lead for 4 reps. All right, 4 reps right here. And then once you complete 4, your left leg will lead. While you're here, squeezing your glutes, you also wanna squeeze those shoulder blades, tuck the rib cage, and get your whole body involved, all right? So I hope you super enjoy our lower body heavy strength day combined with some flexibility for a little bit of ease of mind. I will see you guys on Friday for our last workout of August. Can't wait to see you there.